All right, everybody, welcome back to Awful Taste But Great Execution, brought to you by, just kidding, we don't have any sponsors this week, but you can still like the video if you want. It's just, we've been abandoned by the like button because I couldn't win Minecraft Championship at all in Season 1. Now we have to wait 3 more months for me to keep getting 3rd place. Okay, great. Let's start off with number 19, Lunchbox Shorts. This is brilliant. I love the practicality. Sure, you might get made fun of by other kids, but joke's on them because they're going to lose their lunchbox at some point. Stupid kid, you're going to leave it behind at the lunch table or something, and you'll be like, where's my lunchbox? And you're going to go home and be like, oh, Mom, I lost my lunchbox. You're like, God dang it, Johnny, again? You're going to have to buy a new lunchbox, and then joke's on them because I can't lose it. It's on my pants. All right, and also extra padding in case I ever run straight into a wall, because kids will do that sometimes. Instead of just hitting my face, I'll hit my quads and my face, so the face will take slightly less damage. Genius. The paint job is honestly amazing, but yikes. You know, I would argue probably not a paint job, probably a wrap. If it is a paint job, wow, that's extreme commitment and also more expensive. Is it I thought it was a Neon Cat at first, but I think is it a My Little Pony Mustang? I mean, I guess it makes sense. You could also do this to a Ferrari. Definitely. And then you could receive 2 cease and desists for doing it. One from My Little Pony and one from Ferrari themselves. Because they cease and desist things. They cease and desisted Deadmau5 for doing Neon Cat on his. That's why I thought it was Neon Cat, but it's not. But get a couple cease and desists. I mean, that would be impressive to receive 2 cease and desists for 1 car wrap. Not bad. Not bad at all. Croc Campsite Classic Clog. That's a heck of an alliteration right there. These were actually made. So, is it waterproof on the inside? Or is it like they put all this time into making it waterproof up here, but then it's still just, it's a Croc down there. Look, we gave you ankle support with a bag and great waterproofing up there at the ankles. Yeah, just ignore the fact that it's all open at the toes and you'll still get wet and stuff, but they won't come off as easily, which, isn't that the point of Crocs, is that you can just slide them on? Because if the Croc can't just be slid on, why would you do it? Get away from her, you beach with sand and an ocean. I feel like, I don't know how many safety standards there are for motorbikes. Because, you know, you get hit by a car on a motorbike and it's probably not going well either way. So maybe the whole point of motorbikes is like you want to make them as unalively as possible so that it's over incredibly fast. Because it just seems like if you go that, I don't know what that's made out of, but it doesn't seem like you want to go into it unless it's just, you know, just end it quickly. Because if you go over your handle right into that doesn't seem good. Maybe it's an airbag. Do motorbikes have airbags? They don't have airbags. I've never seen an airbag go off on a motorbike before. Cool, just, ouch. Got a strut. Are these, what in the world? I am uncomfortable? Where are the feet, like, going into the... I can't figure out, are the feet actually tucked inside the concrete blocks that are probably not concrete, I guess? This is so weird. It's so weird. It's like, what if this person... those are knees. I was like, wait a minute, am I reading this wrong? Is this person actually like handstand walking? No, those are knees. Those are knees, not elbows. It doesn't look very comfortable. I might take the Crocs, honestly. I want this now. Honestly, kind of cool. As long as the cars are on your right, depending upon where you live, if you're in the fast lane or slow lane, I don't know. As long as the cars are on your right, nobody will know. I feel like this must be in a place where you drive on the left-hand side of the road so that you can be riding your bike along with traffic and everyone's like, whoa, sick bike car, why is there a car? I'm gonna call the authorities. There's a car driving in the shoulder. Unbelievable, the nerve that people have some of these days. Crazy that they would just drive in the shoulder. Small car, but still, they think they can do anything in their little small cars. Realistic baby Yetis found on Etsy. I don't like it. I don't like being uncomfortable. Why would you make this? Of what possible reason could you have to make this? This isn't necessary. Really? You want to start a horror movie at your house? Have you not seen all like the doll-related horror movies and stuff? So you decide, oh, I'm gonna make this and somebody's gonna buy it. Really? Really? Would anyone buy this unironically and keep it for more than a day to show like, hey, look at this thing that I got. All right, now it's cursed and I can't have it anymore because what the frick, dog? What possessed you? Too permanent for my taste. Richard Nixon fighting a saber-toothed tiger. Kind of cool art, actually. I mean, I wouldn't even know it's Richard Nixon personally. I can see the resemblance now that like it's pointed out, but I would have thought like Agent Smith fighting a saber-toothed tiger, and I've been like, it's probably a pretty unfair matchup, given that Agent Smith can kind of do whatever the heck he wants inside of the Matrix. The saber-toothed tiger really wouldn't stand a chance. Also more realistic, because you could get a saber-toothed tiger inside the Matrix. It's the Matrix. So this will be Agent Smith fighting a saber-toothed tiger to me, even if it's supposed to be Richard Nixon. Oh, apparently the artist does one for every president. I like Lincoln riding a bear holding the Emancipation Proclamation. Realistic historical photos of the presidents. A boat designed after a zipper to give the look as if it's unzipping the water. This is genuinely the most extreme dedication to a bit that the world has ever seen. The expense for a joke. I admire the dedication, because boats are pretty expensive, right? Wow. Strawberry Skull. Why does it remind me of Vision from Avengers? Can we get a sequel of the Avengers where one of the bad guys like turns everyone into fruit and Vision turns into this strawberry? You're supposed to... Is this like trying to make me feel bad about eating fruit? Because look, yes, I eat meat. I don't feel good about it, but dang, it's tasty. And I would be vegetarian or vegan if I possessed the willpower and self-control, but alas, I do not. Now you're trying to get me to feel badly about eating strawberries, okay? I'm sorry, but the strawberry is not alive like this inside, okay? Don't, what am I supposed to eat now? Myself? Guess that's really the only thing that only hurts me, right? Unbelievable. This bathroom covered in carpet. There's always gotta be one, doesn't there? There's always gotta be one. Except this time it's not on crappy design, it's an awful taste but great execution. I think it's personally crappy design because, well, there's a toilet in there somewhere, presumably. There's no reason. Yeah, right there. There's no reason ever to put carpet as the surfacing in a bathtub, let alone like on the splash zone of the bathtub. What would possibly, but then it's on the roof too. What would possibly possess you to ever, in a million years, do something like this? There's a reason why bathrooms are made of tile. Did you look at every bathroom ever and you were like, I don't know why they're all made of tile. It's so strange. What's this phenomenon? What are they? We should put carpet in there. It's cozier on your feet. No. There's a trend that I noticed when I look at house listings that it's become more and more common to put wood as the flooring in bathrooms of modern contemporary homes. And I'm like, can we stop this trend? I don't want wood on the with water on it. That's not a good it's never a good combination. Please just use tile. I like the look of wood, but not in the, stop it. Never get caught in a rainstorm unprepared. I mean, hey, that really looks stylish when you need it to. The only issue is like, if you get into the office and you take off the blazer, then you little awkward unless you then take off the tie. But you know what? The big brain play here would be you make it so it's like a bow tie, but the bow tie kind of, when you clip it onto the umbrella, right? You make it so that it like clips on and clips off. And when the umbrella is clipped on, it looks like a tie. And when it's unclipped, it like expands into a bow tie. And then you get the best of both worlds, where it doesn't look weird once you take the jacket off, because you're probably going to take the jacket off once you get into the office. There you go. I solved the problem for you. And also, if you're using the umbrella, right, you don't want it to look weird, so you have the boat. Oh my goodness. Brilliant. I'm so good. I should be a fashion designer. Embroidery toast. It's really impressive. What is it, like, coming out of the page? It's actually really cool. That's not awful taste for great executions. It's just really impressive, actually. How do they make it so all the things are, like, sticking out perfectly, and the color grading, and the... Very impressive. I mean, I wouldn't buy it, but it's kind of cool. You can have it in your kitchen above your toaster, like label it. It's like the label on the wall for this is where you make toast, and it's kind of cool. How dare you? How dare you call this awful taste? Well, I guess it literally does taste awful. You wouldn't want to eat it, so I'll give it to you there. I'll give it to you. Unsure if comically great or horrendously absurd, but they're mine now. Honestly, if you take them and you wear them to like a McDonald's or something, I'd say brilliant. You just have to wear them to go get fast food, and then you will be the talk of the town. All right, you want to get attention, you want people to start conversation with you, then wear these, go to fast food, order a burger, preferably like not during the crown, because then it's not really the time to socialize in person during the crown, but hopefully like second half of next year, all the conversation. Wonderful, brilliant. I love Hamburger Shoes. Super tasty. Cat butt cookie cutter. Might taste good though. I'm hungry right now. I ain't even mad. I'll eat a cat butt cookie. I like how because it's really thin out here around the edges, like it actually gets crispier when it's in the oven, and it looks like the cat ears are sticking out, being like a darker color, because a lot of cats have like darker ears. That's really cool how it ends up working that way. And then you get the cat butt. So, I mean, who wouldn't want? Depending upon the recipe, it might taste really good. Doesn't belong in this subreddit. The only way it belongs in this subreddit is if you mess up the recipe. So I don't appreciate this at all. This is false. I am really hungry right now. How did we go from hamburgers to cookies to a pinata, which has candy in it? Most depressing pinata ever. From the same people who brought you Skull Strawberry come the people for the ethical treatment of pinatas. Too many pinatas every year go beaten, broken open, leaking out their insides. We must put a stop to this, and the only way is to cause people to reflect when they're about to hit. Would you really hit an innocent pinata cowering in the corner? To be fair, I would actually be like, oh, this sad. This really sad, but very impressive. Like, how do you even do that? Is it made out of cardboard? Is it actually a genuine pinata? Because that is a lot of candy. Like, this is some kind of absolute unit of a birthday party for like the kid of billionaires, because what a pin. If I had gone to a birthday party and I saw a pinata that big, I'd be like, oh my God, I am so envious. I am 10 years old and your pinata is the size of like my room. What? People live this way? I don't care that it's cowering in a corner, and I want to be you. This is incredible. I don't know what the guy standing next to it, did you make it? Or are you just like, stop, I want to break this thing open and eat candy. Why do you have to take a photo first? Okay. Anyway, that's it for the last month of awful taste but great execution. My pinata might taste good too. Misleading advertising. Thanks for watching. If you like the video, you can like, even though it's not sponsoring us this week. Subscribe to the channel, hit the bell, click up here for the last awful taste but great execution, down here for the latest Marin music, and playlist as well, and all that stuff. I'll see you next time.